In this video, I was requested by Nicola how to do a card sticky effect in Webflow. So in this example website, Lori Design, you can see if I scroll down, there's different cards. This one says My Design Philosophy, and it sticks on the screen as I scroll, moving into the next card, Communications, moving to the next card, and then moving into the next card. And only when all the cards have been seen can you continue to scroll. So this is actually very, very easy to do. So I'll just give you a very short premise. Let's go ahead and jump into Webflow. And right now I just have a project that's just a dummy project. So we just have a navbar, a hero section, a team section, and a footer. But I'm gonna go ahead and just put the card effect right here in the hero section straight away. As you can see, we have sections, containers on the left-hand side. You can see all my layer panels sticked into the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just add a div block, and I'm just going to call it sticky holder, and I'm just going to give this 5 rem spacing at the very top, so there's some spacing in between. Then I'm going to go ahead and just give it a div block and just going to give it a class of sticky item. Then from here you can go ahead and just put whatever content you want, but I'm just going to simulate things. So I'm going to go ahead and put a width of 100%, and I'm going to put a fixed height again because I'm just simulating things. 32 rems, that's a bit too much. Maybe 14 rems, maybe 17 rems. Let's go with 18 rems, okay? And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and give it a background color so we can see what's going on of, like, let's say this red. And I'm going to go ahead and just give it a heading inside, maybe heading 2, and I'll just call it card 01, and I'll go ahead and apply flex to be in the center. So all I've done is I've just added sticky holder class that's going to hold a sticky item. You can put whatever you want, you can design whatever you want, but in this case I just give it a width of 100%, height of 18 rems, and a background color so you can see it, followed by a text so we can actually really see what's going on. So right now with this sticky item, I'm going to go ahead and just duplicate it a couple of times. Let's say, for example, 4 times, and I'm going to go ahead and just rename this to card 2, card 3, and card 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a combo class in each one of these. So in this card, this first one right here, sticky item, I'll just give it a combo class of 01, and I'll just spice it up. You know, for example, I'll just make this a bit redder. This one right here, give it a combo class of 02, and I'll change this color to something extremely different. Let's say this yellow. Card 3, give it a combo class, and I'll change the color just so you guys can really see it. That's really why I'm doing it. And then here, 04. And I'll give it a different color, let's say of purple. Amazing. So card 1, 2, 3, and 4 all have unique combo classes. And what we're going to do here is with this first one right here, sticky item 01, we're going to go ahead and just put this to sticky, and we can go ahead and set it into a certain sticky position. So right now when we change position from static to sticky, nothing actually happens unless you define it, because everything is actually currently auto. So just like with a navbar, if you make it sticky, if you scroll down, the navbar sticks to the top. That's kind of what we're doing here. So at the top right here, I'm going to change it from auto to, let's say, for example, 7 rems. Now I can see what's going on. So if I scroll down about 7 rems, it's going to go ahead and just stick to the top. As you can see, this card 1 has been stuck to the top, you know, just like a navbar. So that's what's going on. We can go ahead and give this a z index as well, let's say of 1. Now what we can do is we can go into card 2, change the position from static to sticky, but in this case, we might not want to put it to 7 rems because we want to have like a really nice like stacking effect. We might want to put it to 7.5 rems. And when I scroll down, you can see that it's actually behind card 1. That's because of the z index, because card 1 has a z index of 1, card 2 has an auto z index. So we do need to put a higher z index if we want it in front. So let's go ahead and put number 2. You can see now it's at the top. So as you can see, I'm reading card 1, and then this is sticking once it reaches 7 rems at the top. Now when I scroll down, this is stuck to 7.5 rems. So it should have 0.5 rems spacing right here. And then you just repeat the same thing. So for card 3, go ahead and change it from static to sticky. And now I'll change it to 8 rems and z index of 3 because I want it to be higher than number 2. And then I'll go ahead and select card 4, give it a position of sticky, and I believe this should be 8.5 rems with a z index of 4. Now if I look at this website and preview it, you can see I have card 1, then we have card 2 that sticks like so, then we have card 3 that sticks, and then we have card 4 that sticks. And you can make it, different. And as I scroll down, it goes into the next section. That's the general premise of sticky. There's a lot of many different techniques you can use to make it even cooler, but that's the main premise. One thing we could do is we can start indenting things. So for example, this one right here, number 2, we can go ahead and give this a negative margin of 0.5 rems, negative 0.5 rems, and this one negative 1 rem. So we can really cascade it, and this one to be negative 1.5 rems. And now if I actually look at it like this, you can see that, for example, this is exaggeration, but here, and here, and you can really see the card sticky effect in like a different way, in a way. But that's essentially it. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Please play around with it. My whole point of these videos isn't necessarily to tell you exactly how to do it, but to show you the basic premise so you can go ahead and explore more options. As always, if you have any questions or comments or improvements, let me know and I'll be able to make a video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace be with you.